Good morning. I'm gonna change the title. I'm gonna start my own color along and reverse collage. Okay, save that. Oh, I know it's live. Girl, let me see. Oh, let me take it off of my coloring channel. I mean, my views of view channel. Let me take this off. Uh, oh, I can't edit it. Oh, hold on. There we go. All right, so I took this off of the views of view channel, and it is. Oh, let me make sure. Yeah, okay, so it's off of that one. This should not be on the views of view channel. This should be on the coloring channel. And I apologize if anybody was over there. Oh, I forgot I changed my settings. I'm gonna tell y'all, I apologize also if you all are getting little hearts from comments that you all made a year ago or 2 or 3 years ago. Because I'm trying to catch up to my comment section. That's where I really did a lot in commenting back to people's comments to me. That's a way to definitely maintain engagement on your channel, because a lot of people want to know, they don't want to just type to you and you're not even at least give them a heart or something like that. Oh, I'm replying back to somebody that sent something to me 3 years ago. Isn't that something? Well, better late than never. So anyway, let me refresh this. I have not looked at my calendar this morning. I looked at it last night. I have not had any coffee yet. Let me see. Check in the settings to see what's up. The microphone is microphoning. That's not a word. And let's see, this chat. I'm going to take the overlay off. So I make the screen bigger. And this is Restream. And I am on the $16 plan or $19 plan. I was on the free one, but I wanted to do a little bit more. Because I wanted to be able to stream two channels at the same time if I wanted to, or if I have a guest over here, that they can stream also to their channel. But anyway, but I still have the StreamYard free and then also this one free. So I signed up for this one again and then I canceled it right away. So I only have paying for 30 days. That's one thing about these plans, because if you don't, they will automatically deduct that money. And then one time I did that $45 plan, or $49 plan, or whatever. I was like, no, ma'am. So I had to use it because it's like heck to try to get them refund. They do not refund. I don't care what kind of story you got to tell them. They rarely do it. So last night, oh, did I set the clock? Hold on, here's the clock. Let me make it just 1 hour. That's not what I want to do. Hold on, me and this clock. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me turn it off. Okay. And then turn it on and okay, 1 hour and 1 minute and start. Okay, I think that's going right. Okay, so last night I was on and I was telling y'all about the collage book. Now, what I want to do real quick, well, for an hour, is show you how to collect stuff for the collages that you may want to make, and you can collage anything. Y'all can collage. I'm gonna show you. You can like collage a shoebox, um, piece of a book, a magazine, or anything. But anyway, I just pulled the shoebox out because I thought of a project. So, and the way to get your collage material, you can buy books that have pages that you can cut out and make collages out. But I like to do it the economical way. Find old magazines and just cut out pictures that you think are really interesting. Like this, I do like because that's looks like a sun, and most suns that you see are red or yellow, so you can plan something with that. This one I really like. I looked at this. I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! I can use this page as a collage." And then I saw this. I'm for Floyd. This is an article with Bridget Floyd, Mr. Floyd's sister. And if you all know anything about what happened in the news, you know who Floyd is. So anyway, you just cut out things that you find interesting, and then you just put them in a box. And then, like after you cut this out, you can save it if you want to, or just trash it. But I try to get magazines. Like I ask people, can you give me? Ooh, I could do a beef sector collage with everybody with their teeth. And that's something. Now, why would you want to mess up your teeth like that? I hope that's not permanent. Is this why people do this? They put stuff on their teeth. If that isn't the dumbest looking thing I ever seen in my daggone life, this is Elisa Drayton, whoever she is. This is Solange Van, whoever she. Oh, these are famous people. Oh, this is why y'all do this. Oh, if that doesn't look dumb as hell, really? Oh, I didn't even mean to even run across that. I might have to do a teeth collage. Anyway, we. Oh, that's a nice. Okay, anyway. So anyway, so you just like go through your old magazines, like you can collect them, whatever doctors' offices. There's some free subscriptions you can get, and you just like I would probably cut this off and then just put it in a box and just have a whole bunch of stuff. But you got to have material before you actually get ready to do it, because it's hard to think of what you want to do on your page and then go looking for the stuff if you don't already have a supply. But this is what I was doing. Now this is a book I got from books and I'm sorry, from Ollie's. I think I paid $3.99. It's a Star Wars book. I guess in somebody's mind this might be a collector's book, I don't know. But what I wanted to do is make a coffee table book, reverse collage, a coffee table book size book. It is large, it's not that thick, and I didn't spend a lot of money for it. $3, $4. So I keep saying I bought this book for the structure value of the book. So basically, like this page didn't look like this. The only thing on this page that I kept is this these two robots, and I put a pelican head on there. Now I have not gone through and painted it and colored on it and anything like that. Basically, I just glued everything down, the pages that I want. I did do some painting, finger painting, but not too much. So it's kind of, is that my stomach? Really? You just gonna show out like that? So anyway, so this was the first one I did, and it's not finished. I still have to go back through and paint and color and highlight stuff and splatter paint and stuff like that. This is the one that when I was cutting out stuff I had already had a plan for. The only thing on this page that is still original is this astronaut, which she doesn't look like one, but I'm going to go ahead and bling him out to make sure that it looks like a man bending down. And then this tank, I looked at the tank and I thought barbecue grill. So he's barbecuing, and then I cut some other stuff out. I saw this. Well, it's not yeah, it's a lizard, but I'm going to say like a dragon, make him like a dragon. So he already went up into the grill and grabbed something. And then this wolf was like, excuse me. So the wolf and him are looking at each other. And then this wolf is looking at the man. And then, this little boy, I think my theme is going to be, I'm always going to have somebody on the page looking, okay, checking out what's going on. And this little bird, which I think is so freaking cute. I think it's a dodo bird. I think this is a dodo bird. He is just mad, he's like, hey, somebody's trying to steal the food. But anyway, I gave the dragon a little lettuce butt and a mushroom butt, and then I just added some things. So, and I've kind of finger painted this background. So anyway, it's the easiest thing. This is a cheap hobby, very inexpensive. So I cut out some more. I actually just ripped these pages out, and I definitely want to cut her out because I love this umbrella theme, and then this background here. So if you just save a whole bunch of stuff, you'll have material. And you can, of course, buy those books. And I do have a couple of books coming in now. This is what I was doing on camera the other night. I was covering up the page. The only thing I kept on this page was this firefighter, not a robot fighter. Hi, Vibrant. Good morning. Good morning, dear. was the astronaut or whatever it is. And then I went through my little bin of clippings that I had. I had this Aztec Maya lady. I'm not sure what her whatever. It's beautiful. Her colors and everything. They went with what I was putting down for the background. I used like two or three different blues and then some black. And then she had a little thing. I cut out that part, and then there was another page on there that had these two little people standing. So I just cut that out and put that on top of there. So it looks like she's balancing them. And she's also, it's like this astronaut or whatever is going through picking up people. I don't know. You have to be creative. It don't have to make any sense. It's art. So then on this other side, I had this little boy that was someplace in another page, probably in the same book, and I cut him out. And I cut him out so that I could cut his hand and stand so that he could be braced up on the little levels there, edges or whatever. So it's not finished. I have not, so I still got to add some more stuff to it, paint it, and define what I want in here. Yeah, and so that's what I did, and I was trying to look for this book last night. So I will be doing some more of this later. So what I wanted to do also is just start my own color along. Now it doesn't have to be this book, y'all. Y'all can, you can get whatever kind of book you want. But if you can get anything out of this, what I'm doing, because I know I keep talking about basting and then putting pencil to it. Now that my hands are feeling better, I feel like I can actually, use my pencils better. Um, what you have to do is just you can get a coloring book. You can buy one at the Dollar Tree. The paper tends to not be as good, but to start out, $1.25 a coloring book. I don't have any. I gave all of mine away, or I have them in a little bin. If I have some little kids come by or something like that, and I'll let them play with that or color it with that. You can get some Crayola crayons, some markers. What I suggest. So you got a coloring book for $1.25. Then you can get some super tips. And these are Crayolas also. These are watercolor markers. And this I use something like this to baste the page. And I'm gonna show you what I mean when I say basting. And and the only person on here that I really saw basting stuff that I really understood, because a lot of people that color on here base their pages, but they don't really talk about it. But now it's becoming more widely acceptable. But it's miscolored with Maya. But everybody basically does it, and you can base your pages with anything. And basting it is basically just okay. So when I base pages, hold on. Let's start with okay, it could be any page. So basically, this is your page. This is going to be the page I'm going to base. Um, so you start with your naked page, and then, you put colors on top. You basically try to plan out how you're going to do it. And some people, I like to do my whole page based in it so I can see what it is. But some people based each thing at a time. This is this page. So I'm basically going to show you how, and I'm gonna change this one up. I had a whole idea behind this page, and I did bling it out with some sparkles and some paint and stuff like that. But now that I've done it, I said I'm gonna recreate it, but do it a little bit different. And it's really nice sometimes to get two coloring books, or either before you actually color a page, make a copy of it so you can see what it looked like before you do it. So you can use watercolors, you can use markers. I'm trying to make sure that it's not expensive. You don't have to buy expensive art products. You don't. This is a set, and this pencil set did not come in this case. I actually want to start sewing these, making these, but that's another conversation. So this is a prang set, Prang. You can buy prang. This is a set of 50. You can buy these for $6. Okay. And they look all fancy. You take them out the little box and put them in something different, or either a pencil case. You can buy those. But you don't have to buy anything, the little pencil cases like that. Or you can just get you can just buy something like this. This came from the Five and Below. Five of them for $5. Okay, so you can put your pencils in there. But anyway, however you store your pencils or get them or whatever. But you don't have to. This project will be $10 if that much. But then what I did was, and a lot of people do when they get their pencils, they swatch them so they can see what the colors look like. These pencils are blessed to have the names on them. So when you see what color you want to use, you can just go to the name. But that's a whole nother project. I wouldn't worry about that part too much. Or you can just get you a basic set of 12 pencils or 24. This is Blix. It's a art store, but you can get the Crayola ones. You can get these 12 for $4. Sometimes they'll be at the Dollar Tree. I think there's a brand called Jot. I'm not a fan of it, but it's something to start with. That's $1.25, $1.25 coloring book. $1.25 marker set. That's less than $6. You can, get you something to start with. And then basically a lot of the sets they do come with 12. I think 12 is good to start with because, you know, you don't have to get 100 pencils and 100. That's way too much. 150 pencils. You just don't. Get whatever you can. And if you already have, you want to, I don't know. It's not, it shouldn't be expensive and it shouldn't be too hard because really what you want to do is just have some fun. So to base, like I said, you just plan out what colors you want. So with this one, I had based it with yellow, and this is just a set of 24, so I don't have a whole lot. I don't have a lot. I have got the basic colors. So pick, I'm going to kind of stick with the same thing. I'm going to use orange. And I think I'm just going to start with the middle. This paper in this book is a little bit thicker. This is one thing. It's nice to get markers that the cap can fit right back on there so you can color with it. And then when you finish with it, put the cap back on. There's nothing worse than losing a cap, especially on the marker. Um, so I definitely highly suggest if you're coloring and you're using something wet to put a piece of paper behind. The watercolors, as long as you don't go too heavy on it, they will not go through to the back. So you can still color this page. But put something behind it in case this does go through and then you won't mess up another page or whatever. So I'm just basting and I'm just going real lightly on this little annoyed sunflower and just putting some color down. Okay, so I think it's going to rain today or something. It seems dreary. It seems gloomy. I am so ready for spring. But I don't think we really had a winter. I mean, it was a couple days where it was kind of sketchy, suspect. And I'm not. This is not have to doesn't have to be perfect because it's a base coat. So you definitely don't freak out about it's blotchy. Now some people they color and they leave everything blotchy, and that's fine if that's what you want to do. But when you want to, I think that's what changes it to make it adult coloring. You're kind of using the childlike kind of methods, but then switching them up. And I don't know. That's what I think. So I'm just gonna color that. And y'all know I love yellow, vibrant lows. I love the yellow. So then what I'm going to do, let me switch this up. I'm going to just do a couple of these leaves. And I'm just putting down some orange very lightly or not. And I'm not like pushing down on it just to cover a leaf. And I'm just going to cover two. So the reason why it's great to have more pencils than 12. You don't have to. I mean, 24 is good or 36, but 12 is fine. So okay, so I got that. Got those two. But basically, you just go through the whole thing. Do I have any leaves in here that I want to do? It's not going to worry about that. So I'm going to pick some pencils to shade with. Well, let's do the 12 set. Let's see. And Crayola has a set of 12 that are perfect also. And they give you the primary colors. Definitely get a little sharpener. Oh, I can't see. Oh, y'all know I still got the cataract. So I'm not putting anything wet down. So to shade it, and you can pick your colors. I'm going to pick this one. It's a burgundy one, a brown one, and a red one. And what I'm going to do, this is this brown or black? Oh yeah, it's brown. Okay, so I'm just basically going to put some shading in, and basically what I'm doing is going around. Oh, this pencil is hard. Oh Lord, I haven't put my arthritis cream on, but basically I am just going around and darkening the outer area of this little face, which is so cute. And if you really look at the pages, hold on, you can see what the artist is suggesting that you do if you look at it. And I'm putting this pencil to the side and just kind of going around the edges. But just practice. And you could just sit for like 20 minutes and sit in color, and you can listen to a movie, or you could put something in the oven and then just sit in the kitchen and wait for it to. I don't know. Just find whatever you want to do if you want to. If you want to color, or if you have a doctor's appointment, have a little kit for that. And I have a bag, my cross bag. I have Johanna Basford little book in there. Then I got a little set of pencils. So if I got a couple minutes while I'm waiting for my name to be called, I'll just go ahead and color for a little bit. Or if you're on the phone and all right, so I'm just putting some darker color around there. So I might have to switch this up a little bit. So anyway, so I'm going to put some red now. I'm going to come over this with some red. Well, why red? I don't know, because I want to. And you go real slow with not real slow. I don't even know how to describe this. You can't even, I can't even do a color long because I be thinking about way too much. Anyway, but I can tell you already this pencil, these pencil set, this Blick one, I can see why people like this. There's a whole line. They got a whole 150 or 200 pencils. It's not that bad. I mean, this is the first time I've used these. I got these when I was in DC with Blue Skies. We went out to eat and we went to a Blick's art store, and I had never been to Blick's before. Um, Actually, now I have my cart. I have 12 replacement Prismacolor pencils that I need because I've been using the Prisma so much that there's 12 that I need to replace to keep it going. And you can buy those pencils separately on, and because I've been doing color alongs and mainly color alongs that uh, my colorful country life does, and she's so good with Prismacolors. Now you just find a brand of pencil also if you really want to get serious into it. A lot of people like oil-based pencils or wax-based pencils. So Polychromos is a popular brand that a lot of people get. I think I have maybe 50 of them, and they're nice. I mean, The challenges that I had with it is because I've got arthritis, so it's a little bit challenging to use them. But I think I figured it out, and I don't really complain about the polychromos. I don't. I really like them, but it just depends on what you like. So I'm waiting for the Kirby book, the new Kirby book that's coming out, which I cannot wait for that to come out. It's going to be out. I think my copy is going to be here Tuesday. A lot of artists already have that. I'm going to take a darker color. I'm going to take a black and go in the edges here. Um, I've seen probably about 6 flips of the book. It's called Dark. Is it Dark Fairies or something like that? You can order it on Amazon, pre-ordered. I think they charge you $20, but the book is actually $14.40. But they'll credit you for it. The date for it to come out is it today? It's today. What's today? It's today. So Amazon should have the order sent out today or tomorrow. But my copy is supposed to be here. Hold on. See, if this was a Prismacolors, it would automatically be on the paper, so I can smush it. But the harder pencils, you can't smush. You have to layer them. So you just got to keep going back and forth over. So yeah, so some people will be getting the book probably tomorrow. Definitely on Tuesday. Tuesday, you're going to see a lot of people flipping. And flipping is when you get a book, you basically, show the people the pages. And years ago, flipping was people didn't like for you to do it because people steal images. Like they'll screenshot the page and then color it. But that's not really practical nowadays because who wants to do that? Because it's way too much. You definitely have to have a nice printer. You got to take the time to screenshot it, and people want tangible items. They want stuff in their hand. So I just put the black on here because I wanted it to be a little bit darker there. Let me see. I want to put some orange now. I put some red down. Let me put a little bit more red. And I'm just going around the edges. I still want that to be yellow. And I'm doing this the lazy arthritic way. Okay. And so now I'm going to put some orange over all of those. And I'm going to come closer into the face with it. Going over the black and the red and the brown and the watercolor pencil, the super tips. Now I have a set of 50 of the soup. Do I have 50? No, this is not 50. I think this is 24. I have a set of 24 of the super tips. They come in 100. I don't have those. I mean, I like full set syndromes. I do like that means getting the whole of everything. But when I first buy stuff, I don't. Now, and another reason because I have other watercolor sets. So Miss Janet Young told me to go get me some super tips. So I went and got some. She threatened me. And she called me a butthead. She sure did. If y'all know Miss Janet Young on here on the YouTube, tell her stop calling Color and View a butthead. Okay? I'm just saying. So, and then you can just keep layering it as much as you want, and you probably can you see that? You see the little difference? So, and then when you're happy with it. So now I'm gonna put some yellow over here in the middle. I'm gonna put some yellow. And I'm getting rid of the white spots. Oh my God. The white area. Okay, like, let me see if I can show y'all. You see, there's all that white stuff. You want to cover that up. You don't want that to be that. Well, you can do whatever you want to do. But that's the difference that takes your pages from I want to say kitty coloring to adult coloring. And just do it like you can even do it with a white pencil. But I'm doing this with yellow because I got this whole thing is yellow and I love yellow. But I'm basically covering up the white spots. And it just makes it look so much better. It really does. But you don't have to do it. Some people like their pages like that. It depends on what it is. And then you can also do it with a white pencil. It's just like mushing everything together. Now, of course, the white one would definitely lighten your page up and stuff. So hold on. Did I sharpen this one? Yeah. But I just want this to cover up the yellow spots. I mean the white spots on the page and make it look kind of blended and thought out. Now this probably is real simple, y'all. I know I'm not an expert in anything. I love coloring. And it's relaxing. So how many minutes has this been? It's been 30 minutes. And ain't nobody got hurt. Ain't nobody got cussed out. It lowers your blood pressure. And I'm not going hard. It might sound like I'm doing this hard, but I'm not. This is a hard pencil. And this is good paper. So, but anyway, so let me show you. See what that looks like with I only used three or four colors. And I just went real lightly. So let's, and you can add more or less. You can do whatever. So now let's do the flower. So I put down orange. So I want to kind of go into this dark here because they tell you, they show you what, you can do. So I'm just going to take a black and I'm going to fill in this part later. Let me just get a leaf in here before my timer goes off because I'm only going to be on here for an hour. And the artist already shows you where the shading is. And because this ink that's in this book is not really black, so you can leave it like it is if you want to, but you can also just go back in and kind of redefine whatever it is that the artist did, darken it up, or you can add more shading. And black is good. Just don't go too heavy on it. And I'm gonna pick another color to put on top, and it kind of blends in to make it more richer, whatever color you use. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I have not had coffee yet. I cannot believe it. Okay, so I got the black. So I'm gonna pick some red up. I know this flower is orange, but these pimples. And I'm only complaining because I like Prismacolors. They're so soft and smushy, but they have their place. And I'm just going over the black. Okay, so then I'm going to just pick up an orange or maybe just another color. This one, I don't know, it's kind of reddish orange. And I'm just going around the shaded area. I'm trying to put it into the black and just pull it out a little bit um, into the flower area. I know that's not an accurate description. But the more times you do this, the more layers you do, it creates a nice color saturation. So now I'm taking the orange, which it's already colored orange, but this orange pencil over top of the watercolor that I based just makes it a whole lot better. Just takes away the white spots. That's mostly the part. When you first coloring, if you got all them white spots in your thing, you're gonna be like, "Dad." I'm not going in the middle right now. I'm going to take a yellow and kind of blend the whole thing together. Get rid of the white spots. And people are like, what are you doing? This is what I do. It's an easy way to show somebody how to do adult coloring. And you just keep going over, and the more layers and the more you go over it, the better it looks. So that's what it looks like. Oh, hey Taylor Made. Good morning. Coloring with Taylor Made. How you doing? Good morning. Thank you. Yeah, this is I'm just showing how I did this page kind of sort of, but I'm just changing up the technique a little bit. So then you just do that with all the leaves, and then the flowers, you find something else to baste it with. So this little part right here, I'm going to I'm not going to put marker on it because I want some of the white stuff to come out. So I'm going to pick up a brown and a black. No, maybe a blue. Blue? Yeah, blue. I'm just going to lightly put some blue around here. Just light. And it's easy for me, especially with the arthritis, to put my pencils to the side and lean them to the side and not hold the pencil like this. Please don't get a pencil to death grip. Oh my goodness, you're gonna make yourself have arthritis and hand issues gripping the pencil like this, coloring. Just hold it further out. Now that's one thing I did learn when I was in art school before I got kicked out because I was smoking a whole lot of pot. I told y'all that story. I'm not gonna tell it again. But anyway, so that little bit of blue makes a little difference. So that blue, and then I'm just gonna go around here with a little bit of the brown or black. And just the edges. Okay. So did that. So I'm kind of feeling limited, but it's okay. So I'm going back with a little red up in here. Same thing. Just go over the blue and the black. Just on the edges. And you can use any colors, really. Just stay consistent. Like if I'm doing this with this around the edges, I want to keep doing it until I get to the other side of the edge. Because when you stop and then put it down, then you can't remember what color you were using and stuff. And then, so, oh, I'm so used to having more colors. I'm gonna put a little bit more, this little reddish. I have no idea why. Go up a little bit. Then I'm just gonna take this brown and I'm gonna kind of swirl it around, and I'm basically it's gonna grab a little bit of the colors that I put down there and mix them. Mix them together. So I got blue, brown, red, and then I'm gonna go over it with some yellow. Why? I don't know. It just makes it look different. It does. It changes up whatever it is that you're doing. Ooh, I should have made a copy of this and did it again with Prismacolors. Now you can buy a nice set of 12 Prismacolors too. Those, or actually, I would buy 24. I'm gonna put some yellow over here towards the end. Now, probably doesn't look like much, but I can see it. It made a little difference. So, you see that? And then this one, I didn't really do too much with that eyeball. Let's make that eyeball blue. Okay, so one thing I did learn from Miss Dee Dee Wellingham, the ink on this in these books are they're printed. So to make your eyes pop, um, I'm going to go over the eye part, the eyebrow, and this is just a black pencil, and just go light first. I don't know how you. And some people use fine liners for this. I just use a little pencil. And I'm gonna leave that little part right there white. And I'm just gonna make him have a black eye, or her have a black eyeball. But you see the difference between that one and this one, because this is just a. I forgot how Miss Dee Dee said it, but it just darkens it up and makes it pop. Okay, so I'm gonna do. I don't know. See if you can see the difference. So I'm gonna do the other eye, like so you can see with the eyebrow. Oh, this sounds so rough, like I'm going so hard. Mm, mm, mm. And you can do that with anything in the coloring books to darken it up. I'm just going to darken this line up a little bit around the mouth and little nose, nasal hair. I mean, a nasal passageway. Or you can use brown. I think I want to give her a little bit more of a rosy cheek, just a little bit. And let me bring this little white part. I don't want that whole thing covered. I still want to leave a little white there. So, but yeah, the more you do something with it, keep going over it and then stop. If you don't like what it looks like, just stop and pick something else up. So that's that. Now this one, when I did this one, I used watercolors and I didn't do as much detail as I did with this one. You see, I had the green going around there. I made a little green eyeball. I put some stickles or whatever there, and then I blinged out the little butterfly. I did not go over these flowers, not all of them. It's like these, some of these in the back, I could come in and actually, put some pencil to them. So this actually really isn't finished, even though I keep calling it finished, but it's really not. So, but it was such a cute page. So I will try to put a little bit more into this one to show you all. But yeah, so that's that. How many minutes? Ooh, I got 20 minutes left. Yeah. So yeah, it's fun. So let me do another leaf. Let me just base some more. And you can bling out this stuff as much as you want and shade it. So that's what I mean when I keep saying basting. I'm putting a light color or something down, and you can even baste with pencil. Let me show you. Let me baste one of these flowers. But the lightest color that you have to base light and then go darker. Let's see. Let's pick my yellow pencil. Yellow, of course. Taylor, 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 Taylor. So to base a flower in or in pencil, to base something in pencil, you just pick a lighter color that you want to do, and so I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, putting this color down, this yellow. And it also helps you to see what is there. Like this leaf right here is in front of that one, so you wouldn't want to color that one. There's a leaf that's in front of that one, so basically this flower here is behind two other flowers. So I'm basically just focusing in on this, and that's why I like basting, because some of these books, especially like Kirby, there'll be things in front of stuff and you can't really see what is in there. Oh, and mythographic. You can get a mythographic book, child. There'll be so many things on there and you don't even know where to go. That's why I like to do the background first in those books, because then I can see exactly what's going on. So I'm basically mapping out what I'm coloring. I think you can see it better right there. So that this is the flower. These other leaves right here do not go with that flower. So I just basically put some yellow there. Then I'm gonna come through with oh Lord, this I'm gonna come through with an orange or whatever you want. Now let me stay consistent. I'm gonna put this darker color down, brown or black, just a little bit around the edges and to shade it. So like this leaf, I mean this petal is behind that one. I don't know. To me it's easier if you just do all of it at the same time when you do something, because then if you have to stop, you don't have to figure out, well, where was I at, and just go light, because you can do layers. If you go light, you don't have to worry about it. But if you just press down real hard, you won't be able to fix it if you have to. And I'm just going through where I see shaded areas that the artist already put on here. And that's why I like real artwork, because computer artwork, the AI stuff, most of that is copied and pasted, and it's just I don't know. Let me not say nothing about that. I'm not a fan of computer generated art, but some of it can be pretty. So, and then this leaf is behind that one. I keep saying leaf, I mean petal. So now I'm going to put some red, and I'm going to go over the black kind of the same way, and then just kind of bring it out a little bit. Anyway, so get off of here, make my coffee. How many minutes? Oh, 15 minutes. Make my coffee. What am I going to eat for breakfast? I think I might just eat some oatmeal. I ate so much last night. I slept so good. It's nothing like sleeping with a full belly. Oh my goodness. No, nobody. Okay, yeah, 10 minutes. See, I got an appointment. She over here telling all my daggone business. Did you hear her? Oh my goodness. Oh, I hate her. So I know it starts in 10 minutes. Jesus Christ. Oh, nosy thing. That's why. That's another reason why I close the door when I'm in here, because I have her announcing certain things. Oh, nosy ass. And so I'm gonna put some more yellow down. I don't have that many colors with this, just 12. But if you have primary colors, you don't need a lot because you can blend them together. Now I'm not an expert at that. I'm sure not. But but the main thing is to get rid of the white spaces on your pages. I'm going to tell you that is the deal breaker. Even if you're using Crayola crayons and stuff, get rid of that white space. Those shading, like, oh, um, oh, I feel like I just want to pull out some more pencils. I do. Okay, this is orange. I'm just gonna go lightly over here. I don't even feel like the color is going down. I don't think this paper likes these pencils. And that's another thing. The more you color, you'll realize what pencils that you have you can use easily on different paper and stuff. Like this. Never mind. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining. Too late. Anyway, I'm gonna take the yellow and go over this and blend it all together and call this flower done. So that was just blending with pencil. I mean, basting it with a pencil. So I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna do it with a marker and show you the difference. Okay, so that's just with a pencil. I just used some colors, and it's not perfect or anything like that. So, and let me show you how to do it with a marker. Why people use markers. So we're gonna do it with this flower here. Oh, this one. So I'm using a light yellow, going real light. So I'm actually, putting the color down, basting it. And you don't have to get every little thing. Just put some of the color down. You don't have to get all into covering the whole flower. Because sometimes if you do that, and if you're using a marker to base a watercolor, you'll go over the line. I know that can be kind of frustrating too. So this flower goes here, and then this petal is here. So, so you just put a little color down, and then I come through with some black or brown. I can't even see what the colors are now. And I just go through whatever part that is already, the lines are already there. It's already shaded. I just make it a little bit darker. And then I look like this petal is on top of this one. So I put a little shaded something right there. Just a little bit, not too dark. And I definitely go around the circle part. Oh, I didn't even put that part in there, but that's okay. Get through this part first. And just lightly do it. Don't do it too much. Because what I want to do is put some color down so when I put another color down, I can drag it up in there. And then I'm going for red. I know. Like, why are you going for red? You calling a yellow flower? I don't know. Just something that I do. It makes a difference. Just lightly. And then I'm going to go for some orange. It's a yellow flower. I know it's a yellow flower. Mhm. Oh, I went over the line. Uh oh. Somebody going to call the police on me. Just a little bit. So now I'm going to pick up the yellow pencil and kind of go into the black and the red and whatever colors I put down there, and just lightly do it. Don't do it too heavy. And then I could finish up the spaces that I left from the marker, and kind of just like blend them all together. Hold on, I should put this little dark color right here because this is shaded. And I'm getting rid of the white spots. Get rid of those white spots, y'all. It makes all the difference. That's what steps your game up. And there's plenty videos on how to do this. 'Cause like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm really not. I know y'all could tell. Yeah, we know you ain't no expert, girl. We got that. And then this is when you, if you have more colors of yellow, you can like pick 3 or 4 of them and blend them together. Child, we're not even gonna do that right now. We just getting through the basics. Ugh. But I'm just getting rid of those white spots. And it's also flattening the paper. That's why you don't want to do it too hard. Okay. And then I'm going to take some orange, even though it's a yellow flower. I don't know why I do it. I just do it. So let me show you the difference. I'm coming back with the yellow. And the more layers, if you do it light, the more layers you do, the better it looks. Really makes it look like you turned that girl. So this is the one that I did with just a pencil going around, and then this is the one that I did highlighting with the marker. But it's kind of like the same kind of effect. But you see how quicker that was to do that. And what I do is I'll highlight I'll base the whole book, and I plan my colors out, and then I'll come through, and then I don't know, just it just makes it go faster. And I did that with this, but I did it with watercolors. So yeah. All right. I gotta go because the lady done told y'all I got something to do in 10 minutes, and then my timer is not going off. I got 6 minutes more, but we're gonna get off of here. Thank y'all so much. And then the most important thing is when you are doing these kind of things, make sure you put your stuff back. There is nothing worse than losing a pencil or something, or coming back to the area and it's messy, and you're not gonna want to do it because you're like, oh, it's just too much. But if you put your stuff back after you finish, that's with anything, like even cooking. Put everything back, clean as you go. Um, and these little plastic containers make it so much easier. 5 and below, $5. Got them coming out both ways. But yeah, these little box, I don't keep these. I put them in something else later, like I said, because it's just, at some point this box will wear out. And then also with the, I am a collector of certain things. But anyway, if you go to Staples, I bought these a while ago. They have a whole section with Crayola stuff. So this is a little pencil kit. You can put some pencils in here or crayons or whatever. This one I really like because it's like a little school lunch. I have the swirlable, twistable crayons, which are really nice. They got a couple of colors in the same thing. And then I've got these creamsicle Crayola signatures, which are really nice. They're good for basting. So when I come back to that page, I'll probably do the background in something like this, and I'll show you how I do it to smear it there to get a nice background. And these things are so freaking cute. Staples came out with them. I guess I saw them like last year, so I was buying them a little bit at a time. And then these are when my arthritis was really kicking in, these are the jumbo crayons, which make it a lot easier. And I guess these are really good for kids because, they can hold them better. But they're also good for people, like I said, with arthritis. And I think it was a basic set of 24. And I do use these also. I do. But I make sure I smear, I take that white part out. And then, of course, the traditional set. You can get these in 12, 24, 36, I think 50. This is 120. They do go up to 150 colors. Crayola is reintroducing some of their colors that they retired, if you are into the Crayolas that deep. But I like this one because I wanted to get the Crayola pencil sharpener. But it's really cute. And I like the box. You can also get this in a little plastic little barrel thing. And that is cute. But I actually like this box. I think this box is a vintage box. So I would not take these out. I do use these. I've got another set of Crayolas and stuff like for when my little baby cousins come over to visit. They can't color with these. I have another set for them that they can color because they do break. And once you break them, then it's like, ugh, I don't know. So I'm trying to, being a collector of these, I'm trying to, preserve them, still use them and preserve them also. But if you want to bling out your Crayola, you can go down to the only place I've seen them at is Staples, these little things, but I'm sure you can order them. Yeah, so that's it. Thank y'all for watching my video. Okay, Ted, I'm getting ready to go now, Boo. I am, but I may be back later tonight. I'm supposed to be doing a rolling hangman over there down to the Ronnie Q's, so I'm gonna go hit her up on. Let me get my date going, and then I'll hit her up on the Instagram and see what time, because I'm doing it on her channel, so I've got to get this right software set up on mine so she can add me to her screen, and then we can go from there. I'm probably thinking like a little bit later on tonight. Well, tonight for me is different because she's on the West Coast, so, and I'm the East Coast, and I have no idea what I'm going to do today. So, well, I kind of do. I got to go right now. 2 minutes. Okay. Thank y'all for watching my video, and I'll talk to y'all later. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you so much. I'll get turned out.